Good morning. Thought today was a really good work day. And I was impressed with the guys' attitude from the minute we came in. 7:10 this morning. Our guys had a good bounce in their step for meetings. Walkthroughs. I thought we got better today, and it was competitive, it was spirited. Still things we got to clean up. It's a Tuesday. We got some things in specifics game plan wise, but you could see the intent, you could see the work, and that's something we've been challenging our guys with. Each week to continue to push to get better. I thought we did get better today. Continuing to focus on fundamentals, the competition. We got to respond tomorrow and have even a better Wednesday. Last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago, there was our Wednesday wasn't quite good enough, and it showed up in some situations. But I want these guys to be able to go out there and perform to the best of their ability, and that's gonna be their expectations every time we step on this field. But I thought today we got some really good work in.
Is that the energy, the intensity, a matter of having a little bit of time off? Is it confidence building from the last couple of weeks? Where do you think it comes from?
It needs to be an all, but all those other factors are things that, those are feel-good factors. It doesn't matter if this is week 12 and the grind is on you and your body doesn't feel good. It doesn't change the mentality which you should bring. That's what we're growing within our program, and we're still young. We got guys that are new to that push and that expectation, and for us, we got to hold them to that standard. But I think that we're starting to see the confidence that you mentioned. I think that's through some of the examples that we've been able to live through, and our guys are growing in that because they see when it's positive, and you prepare yourself in a positive manner, you have a better chance to play in a positive manner, and I really appreciate those guys and just that continued growth.
We talked about Malcolm a little bit last week, Malcolm Ray. What do you think? Can you put your finger on what's kind of switch for him?
No, he's just he's young. That's the reality of it. He's a young player that has just continued to take those little steps, and everybody wants it to be immediate. You want to see a guy come in and go out there and for it to translate, and some guys do that at a accelerated pace. Malcolm's learning how to play the game, and he has ability, he has skill. I think that you're seeing some of the playmaking ability that he's showing, but it's also the consistency that we need. And there were some good plays and some bad plays there in North Carolina game, but he's playing his most extensive time since he's been here, and he's rising to the challenge. But I'm seeing it in the way that he's going through individual drills. I'm seeing it in the way that he's competing to improve fundamentally, and if he'll do that and continue with that attitude and approach, I think he's got a chance to be a really good player here.
Is that group, the defensive tackles, the healthiest? Dennis Briggs was standing, obviously the healthiest they've been since the beginning of the season.
Yeah, obviously not having Dennis, that was one of our, one of our playmakers up front. But being able to get, JJ back out this week, he's looked good, Sunday and today. Obviously Malcolm, it's been rough this last couple of weeks. We've been very, very limited in our personnel there. Those guys have had to play a lot of snaps, and so it's good to see them back out and be able to get that work.
But you're talking about having a good work day. How much of it is just the fact that receivers are getting better, that's making the defensive backs play better, defensive backs are being better, you're just getting better reps overall quality-wise?
Yeah, I think that's the competition that you want to see, and then that's the challenge. For players is if they can always push each other, and that's why in practice, I don't care who we're playing, when we're playing, we're always going to get good on good work, and it's not about a schematic play that has to look right or against this or that. It's just about seeing guys compete and be able to react to what they see. I think when you have that attitude that, even though this is my teammate, I'm going to push him to the brink of what I can to force them to rise to the occasion, and that competition, it's going to show up every day. And you're seeing that within positions. You're seeing that when positions get to go against each other. And that's going to continue to elevate, who we are. I want the toughest thing that our guys ever face to be out there on these practice fields. If we could do that, then when you get out there on the game, you're going to be able to play confident. You're going to be able to play free. You're going to go out there and you're going to be able to react to whatever you might see throughout the course of a game. And I think we're making our way to that.
Is Jordan Young starting to put together that kind of practice?
Yeah, Jordan's had to. I mean, it's been a challenging year. Whether it's injuries or different things he's working through. He's been making a good impact for us on our special teams units. We'll see how he continues to emerge there offensively. But I like the work he puts in.
But you got your Seminole Strength shirt on today, and I know the program just invested a bunch of money in the strength facility. You got in it this year. What does that strength facility do for your football program?
I mean, it's everything. It's it's one of the foundations of who we are and what we're all about. And Coach Storms and his staff do a remarkable job. And you see that with not only the size and the speed of our players, which that's showing up. The physicality of our guys on the offensive and defensive line. I mean, that just their continued growth in that. But also just the mindset. And I'm so grateful for all of our supporters and the administration and everybody that's helped make that. The opportunity to renovate our weight room. I mean, it's incredible. I was in there this morning and just seeing that. And yes, it for what it does for football, for all the sports as well. I mean, it's just that the willingness to work, the willingness to push themselves to be the best that they can be. It's something that our guys appreciate, and we've got a great strength staff that helps them on that journey. And I think that's one of the things that you're seeing. Even when we have a guy that might have a tweak here or there, just how quick they're able to get back on the field. I mean, I think that goes to not only our strength conditioning, but our athletic training and just how all those groups work together, utilizing that facility.